Alright guys, today we are going to learn about how to move files or transfer files from your phone to your laptop or computer. And you know very well that using Bluetooth is a very stressful way and a very long way of sending videos or any other larger files to your computer or your phone or any other devices at all. So what we are going to do today is to make sure that we send our files using xender. And we know those of you who use xender on your phones, you know how fast it is, all right, and how functionable it is. So we are going to use the same thing, but most of us don't know that xender is can be used to transfer files or move files from your phone to your laptop. We only know of phone to phones, right, but we don't know of phone to laptops or computers. So this is what we are going to do today. We'll be trying to transfer files from our computer to our phone or our phone to our computer. So first of all, what we are going to do is to try to on our hotspot on our phone, right, and also turn our Wi-Fi on, right, on our laptop or computer. So I'm going to on my Wi-Fi, and then as I just did on the laptop, as you can see, it is here, right? So I can just open it to see the devices available, and there is no other devices available now. That means that I haven't actually on my phone hotspot. So I'll go to my phone hotspot. I'll go to my phone hotspot. I'll go to my settings, go to wireless and networks, and then look for the tethering, right? You can see tethering, then portable hotspot here. So I'll click on it, and then you can see that portable Wi-Fi hotspot and then Bluetooth tethering. So I need a portable Wi-Fi hotspot, so I'll just go to the portable Wi-Fi hotspot, and you can see that the name of my hotspot is Huawei Y7 Prime. So every hotspot has a default name, and the default name is picked from your phone, right? It is picked from your phone. So that means that the name that your phone has is what the hotspot is also going to have. So my phone is Huawei Y7 Prime. That is why it's also giving that name Huawei Y7 Prime. So that means if someone search for you, right, if anyone is trying to connect through your hotspot, the name that will appear will be this particular name. So I can, if I don't want the name of the phone to appear and my personal name rather, so I'll decide to rather go here, right? I'll go to configure Wi-Fi hotspot, as you can see here, click on it, and then you can see that network name at the top here, right? I'll just click on it to edit, right? So you can see that it is editable, so I can just re-edit it too, and then type my name. So it's going to be McQuaim, right? And then maybe let me add mobile. Okay, so here is it, right? McQuaim mobile. So this is the name I want, so I'll just save it, right? Great. Now it is saved. Now we have something. If you can see another one, we have something we call encryption type. Encryption type is set to none, as you can see here. On default it is none. Encryption type means that how secure do you want your connection to be? Do you want anybody at all to be connected to your hotspot? If you don't want multiple people using your hotspot, then you have to give it a security or an encryption, right? You have to set the encryption to maybe WPA. We have WPA, WPA2, and then other security type, right? So what we are going to do is to for me, if it is on none, I don't want it to be on none because the encryption type is not set. So that means that anybody at all can connect to my Wi-Fi. Assuming I have data, I bought data, and then maybe someone asks me, "Oh, Charlie, I want to use your data more," and then I try to on my hotspot. When I on my hotspot, the person will be able to connect even without using any password, right? The person doesn't need to enter any password. So what happens if someone is also sitting by? Then that means whenever the person on his Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi will also be will be connected to the person. So the person will be using my data without without asking permission from me, right? And that is very, very bad, right? And that is going to cost you a lot if you don't take care, especially when you find yourself in where a lot of guys are using phones or this, and they can be connected to your Wi-Fi and be using your data for free. So I'll set my encryption type, right? So I'll click on it, and then you can see when I click on it, this encryption type is set to none. So I'll rather change it to a WPA2, right, or PSK. So I'll just click on it, and then now it is asking me to enter a password. I want the people to enter anytime they want to connect to my network. They must enter this password. So I'll just say, okay, my password should be 123 right? So let me just set it to 1, right? 1. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? 7 8. Make sure your passwords are up to 8. I'm not asking you to enter 1 2 3 up to 8. I'm just doing it that way, right? You can mix your password so that nobody can just guess it, because 1 2 3 up to 8 is just simple to be guessed, right? Everybody can just say, okay, let me just try 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and see. Then if you set it that way, automatically they will get it, right? So you might set a password which the person cannot predict or be able to get, right? You can mix numbers and characters all together. So I will just make it, because I'm just making a tutorial here, right? So I will just set my password 1 2 3 4 5 up to 8. Then I will just save. Great. Now you can see that now my name has been changed to what, McQuaim-Mobile, and then my password is now the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I'll just on it now, right? So I'll just switch it on. Great. So it is now on, and you can see here the hotspot is now on. Great. So what is going to happen is that I'm going to now research it here on my laptop. So you can see that on the laptop. Great. Now let me just go to the Wi-Fi and then search. You can see that now the name is appearing, right? So when I click on the name, they'll ask me to connect. So connect automatically. You can see there is something tick here, connect automatically. If you switch it off, it means that anytime you want to connect this phone again to this computer, you must be entering it manually. That means you have to be entering the password every day. But when you tick this one, connect automatically, it means that when you connect this once and for all and you enter the password, anytime the hotspot of the phone is switched on and the computer is able to detect McQuaim-Mobile, then I don't need to enter the password again, because it has been connected automatically. So I don't need to enter the password. So it will be saved automatically, or it will be embedded in the Wi-Fi of my laptop, right? So the name will be saved there. So I'll try to connect, right? Then they'll ask me the password, right? The security net password, of which I just set on the phone. So the phone, the one I set was 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? Great. So let me just try and see. So I click on next, and then we wait for it to be connected, right? So all right, so I think yes, so I think it is connected now. So you can see that they say no internet. That means I didn't switch my data on. It is not the data I wanted to connect to my laptop. If it is a data I want to connect, that is maybe if I want to connect my data to my laptop, then I have to switch my data on. In this way, my data will be able to give way to the computer or my laptop to be able to use the data from my phone. All right, and that's not what we are dealing today. We'll talk about that later. So let's just continue with this. All right. So first of all, we are now connected, right? So you can see that it is saying secure, but there's no internet, right? So I'll just go back. Okay. So now I want to connect my xender, right, to the computer. Now I've connected the Wi-Fi hotspot. Now the next thing I should do is to go to my phone, right, and then look for xender. Right, so I can see that you can see xender here, of which I'm going to click, right, and then in my xender, all right, it's taking my time to okay. So you can see on my xender, you can see these three there are these three bars right at the top, the right, the top right, the extreme top right. So I'll just click on that, and then you can see something saying connect PC, right? Connect PC means connect computer or laptop or whatever it is, right? So I can just click on connect PC, and it will be telling me that you see first thing it is saying is that hotspot mode, right? It's saying hotspot mode, which is data free. You don't need data to connect. You only need to connect to Wi-Fi or hotspot or whatever, of which you have just done already. All right. So it is saying that when you are connected, or when you connect your PC to a Wi-Fi network, you must enter this particular address, right? And it is a web address. And remember, every computer has an address in which they use to visit the internet or to connect to any device at all. So what I'm going to do on the laptop is to look for any browser at all. I can use any browser. So I'm going to use Microsoft Word. I can use Google Chrome. You can use Microsoft Word. You can use Phoenix if you have Phoenix on your laptop or whatever browser you have. So I'm going to use my Microsoft Word. Microsoft Edge. Sorry, my phone is generated for me. So I'm going to use my own. When you are connecting with your own, there might be another ID that your laptop or your phone will generate. So it will be different from this one, right? So but it is going to be the same process, the same thing, right? So you can see as it is here, exactly as it is on the phone. So I'm just going to click on it, right? And you can see there is an option telling me to accept. So I'll accept it on my phone, and then boom, it is done. So I'll just confirm on the laptop. So you can see my phone is now on the laptop. You see, my phone is now appearing on the laptop, right? So this is my phone, right? And you can see this is home. So these are my pictures, these are my videos, these are my music, these are my files, and this is the other these are the folders, right? And these are the menu or of everything I need. So if you click on the pictures, for example, you can see that all the pictures I have on my phones are here, right? All the pictures I have on my phones are here. So I can go back home and also click on videos, and you can see that the videos are here, right? Of which I can just copy. Okay, so assuming I want to download any of this in my computer, what I will just do is to just go through. You see there is a download button here, all right? So I'll just click on it, and you can see it is downloading. You see it is downloading. So you just get a place where you are supposed to download them. So when you download them, automatically where you can find your downloaded files, all right, you can open it from here straightforward. But we don't need to go beyond that. What I'm going to do is to just go through any folder at all on my PC. So I'll just open any folder so I can see this, right? And then okay, so I can look for the downloads, right? So I'll go to the downloads, and then you can see that this is the file I just downloaded right now, right? The video I just downloaded right now. Here is it. And it's exactly what I downloaded. Okay, so it is possible that you can download anything at all, right, from your phone. So it is possible that anything you want at all, you can download them, all right, which is very, very perfect and very convenient. So this is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and you can try connecting to any of your devices at all. So you can do that. You can also go to your music. You see, you can see the music I also have here. So the list of the music I have on my phone, they are all here, right? They are all here. And then I can also just go back to, you see, so anytime I point on to, they tell me what it is, right? These are images, videos, these are music, these are documents, and these are applications that I have. So my phone application can even be here, you see. So all the applications I have on my phone are even here, all right? And then these are the total or the full folders. So it can be my phone storage or my file, whatever, right? So I have the SD card, which is the memory card I have on my phone, and then this is the phone, right? So the phone storage has its own folders and everything. So everything I'm looking for is here, right? And I don't want to use the folder option, so you can just go through the video straightforward, or you can go to the images straightforward, you can go to the music straightforward, you can go to the document straightforward, and anything at all, right? You see the document, everything. So it is very easy for you to move files. You can copy them multiple, right? You can click on the file and it will mark everything, right? So all you have to do is to go here, right? So we call it batch download. Batch download means that it is going to download everything all together and zip them in a file. So when you go to the download folder, you see that all the files that have been marked or that have been batched together will form a zip folder. Or in that zip folder, when you open it, you see that all the videos or pictures or whatever that you downloaded together will be on that particular folder. I hope you are getting it. So this is what I have for you today, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.
this is not the end but the beginning of the end. It's better to die once to die twice. This is a proverb. If I were you or me, I would take the Bible and